Good afternoon, class. Today we will be continuing reading the book From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. You remember that we were reading this yesterday? Yesterday we talked about how plants are different types, sizes, and colors, right? You remember that we talked about this yesterday? Well, today we are going to first, I'm going to give an introduction, we're going to go over vocabulary, we're going to do some reading, we're going to work together in groups, then work in the worksheet, and we're going to get out of here, okay? So, I want you to, with a partner next to you, to ask them if they know one way seeds move from one place to the other, okay? Do that now. Okay, good. Cece, what did you guys talk about?
We talked about how bumblebees can move them.
Okay. Kate, what about your group? What do you guys talk about?
He talked about how birds can take the pollen from one person to the other.
Yes, okay, good job. So today our objective, so now you're going to read it with me. Students will be able to match the cause and effect of each of the seed dispersal processes by completing a matching worksheet. Okay, good. So, before we do that, before we go to the reading, I want to show you real quick the 4 types of seed dispersal processes. So the first one, oh, did you see that? Did you see how the seeds drop?
It fell.
Yes. You see that again? So when the flower moves, look what happens. The seeds drops. They fell, right? So that's one way seeds can move from one place to the other. You see? You see? Okay. So the second one is through water. Imagine this is a pond, okay? This is a mini pond right here. So look what the seed does. You see that? What is it doing? It's floating, huh? The seeds are floating in there. You put more, they're floating as well. With the wind as well. So I'm gonna use my map, okay? Oh, did you see that? Did you catch that? Okay. So that's the other way. So the last way, it's what Kate mentioned. With birds or any other type of animals, they can carry the seeds. Look. They can get it and walk around and then drop it. You see that? Did you get the idea? Okay, so the book we will continue reading. What is it? What is the title of the book?
From seed to plant.
Who's the author?
Gail
Gibbons. Okay. So before we start reading, I want to define some words for you. These words are going to be in the reading, so I want to make sure you guys know the definition of them. The first word is pod. Does anyone know what the pod is? So a pod is a case that holds the seed. So in the back of your worksheet, I want you to write this word and define it. Okay, so really quick with your partner, I want you to come with a physical representation of this word, okay? Really fast, go. Okay, you got it? Okay, what's your physical representation? Mia.
Physical representation?
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's
It's
good.
almost like being held over.
Okay.
So this is the pod thingy.
Yeah, the case. Okay, Brittany, what about you?
Pretend there's a little seed in here.
Okay, that's good. So the second word is ribbons, okay? Does anyone know what that means? No? It's a hard word. So it means mature. Okay, so write this definition in the back of your worksheet and as well come up with a physical representation for it. Oh, that's nice, Kate. Nice. Okay. So Cece Cece, what's your physical representation? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it looks just like Kate's. Okay, that's good. So the last word is scatters. Can you say it with me? Scatters. So does anyone know what that means? No? No, okay. Scatters means to throw in different places. So write down the definition for this word. And come up with a physical representation for it. Okay. I see that everyone got that one right, and that's good. That looks awesome. So now we're going to begin reading. So we were left off in page 14. So it says, when the fruit or pod, remember that word? What was the physical representation for pod? Good job. When the fruit or pod ripens, it breaks open. The seeds are ready to become new plants. You see this? This is a pod, and it's holding the seed inside. Some seeds fall to the ground around the base of the plant where they will grow. You see that? You see how they're falling? Some pods or fruits open and the seeds pop out. Sometimes when birds eat berries, they drop the seeds. Remember we saw that with the animal? Other seeds fall into streams, ponds, rivers, or the ocean. There, they travel on the water until they stick to dirt along a shore. The wind scatters. Remember the word scatters? What was the physical representation for it? Yeah, it's all over the place. The wind scatters seeds. Some seeds have fluff on them that lets them float to the ground like tiny parachutes. Others have wings that spins as they fall. Animals help scatter seeds too. They had acorns and nuts in the ground. Some seeds have hooks that stick to the fur of animals or people's clothes. Later, they drop it off into the ground. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so flip your worksheet over. And I want you to share with the partner next to you one way seeds scatters. Okay? Do that now.
The bumblebee float. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Where the flowers move.
Like when you pick up a flower and then shake it.
Or when the wind moves the flower and then they fall off.
And then they go in the water.
Or in the ground.
Okay. So, Mia, what was one way seeds scattered?
We said the wind and the pond.
The wind and the pond. Okay, that was good. Cece, what was another one?
We said when a flower moves, they fall.
Yes, that was the first example I showed you guys. Okay, so for the assessment, I want you to work with the partner, and as you can see, on your left, the cost, we have the 4 different types of how seeds scattered. I want you to match it with its effect on the right, okay? And on the left side, we have the page number. I want you to write down the page number where you guys found the information, okay? Okay, so do that now.